Hi there, welcome to my channel, Learn to Belly Dance with Nama. I am Nama. I'm gonna record a little series of teaching you certain moves. There is a lot of videos on my channel, but there aren't any videos that I actually teach how to do a specific move. So I'm going to do a little series of how to do certain moves, and I hope it will be beneficial for anyone out there that actually wants to learn to belly dance or just want to improve their technique. So first move, of course, is the hip drop, which is the basic of the basic. But over the years, I've seen it done quite badly. So it will be good to maybe try and learn it with correct technique, because if you do have the correct technique and the correct posture, you can then progress it later on and put layers on it and everything else. So to start with, the hip drop, you're going to stand on one leg. The idea is that you stand on one leg and the other leg is going to be on the ball of your foot. So I'm wearing a skirt so you can see exactly my knees and my feet. Yeah. So the idea is that you want to show the hip to your audience, but you don't want to stand like that, which I see very often. People perform, women perform like that, and then they do the hip drop from here and their body is like that when the audience is over there. So really what you are after, the best way to get yourself in alignment is to start with the feet like that, and then to take one foot to keep it as it's like you're going a little bit like that. So from here I went a little bit like that, and then I bending forward the leg, the leg that is closer to the audience. So I'm going to do that again. So from here it's a tiny little bit, and then I bend the front leg. Now here is the key, because then you're not here, you are here. You want the audience to be able to see your chest and to see you standing, and also it's a nice posture for pictures, you know, if you have a photographer and everything. So from here, if you preferably the leg you're standing on is bent, and then it's going to give you bigger moves in here if the leg you're standing on is straight. So if you can, because if my leg that I'm standing on is straight, I can only move my hip like that. You see, that's the range of motion. If the leg I'm standing on is bent, I can lift it a lot bigger. So the bigger your moves are, the better, but not compromising the posture. That's the idea. So posture, I'm not going to go into full details, but for now, the most important is the chest to lift up. So it's like you're expanding the distance between your pubic bone and your chest. The arm that is away from the audience, you lift up, but you're trying not to lift with the shoulder. You lift up, and you're framing your hip. So when you are here, that's a nice line for you to work. But now I'm going to take my arms down, and I'm just going to concentrate on the hip. So from here, you want to feel that, you know, the muscles in here are lifting the hip up, and how to work on the muscles, this maybe I will do other videos if it's interest to you, because you have to develop these muscles and also to lengthen the torso muscle. But for now, I lift and I drop, and I lift and I drop. And I want you to pay attention to this knee, that as I lift, the leg straightened a little bit, not fully, just a bit, and down, and up, and down. Where I see common mistakes is this, pay attention to my foot. So definitely not that. The foot is on the ball of the foot, you sit, and that stays. The only motion will be, is as I lift the hip, there will be slight, because I'm lifting, so there will be a movement in here, but the movement happening because I lift my hip. And I lift and I drop, and lift and drop, lift, drop, and lift, drop. The leg you stand on, if it is bent, and you are not as strong as I am, it's going to hurt. So you will probably want to change your position and change to the other side. So let's try and change to the other side. So as a beginner, you start like that. Have a look at my feet. Now we're going to the other side. Tiny. And then just lift. So this one, just lift. I sit. And from here, I'm in the right angle. I will have my arms to the side at this point. And again, I'll do the same. I lift, down, and lift, down. And you really want to see the with time, if you get stronger in here, that when you lift, you really lift this up. Sometimes your body will do this. So pay attention that you don't. It's really lift. And also, the most common is this, because you are uncomfortable here, because this is stiff. So you have to work on the muscles for that to look nice. So up, down, and up, down. As you get more advanced, if you wanted to make it a bit sharper, so for example, as I lift, I can squeeze my bum and I can drop, and I can lift and drop, and I squeeze, release that squeeze, I squeeze, release the squeeze. So you can create more effect with that. Most important is now, how are we changing positions? So if I've been here and I've been doing my hip drops as part of my choreography, and I want to change. There are many ways to change, but I'm just going to do it basic. For now, let's do kind of a grapevine, okay? Cross, open, cross back, and you can see, sit. So I don't know if you see, but I'm really in the same angle that I told you to be, to sit. And then from here, you will do your hip drops on that side. And then when you will change, cross, open, cross back, sit. What we'll do with the arms. I've done my hip drops in here. And cross, open, cross back, position. This is in a slow motion. Cannot be slower than that. So you want to keep, I'm not going to work on technique of arms, but you want to keep your chest up, elbows up. You don't want to be here, crossing. You don't want to look like that. You want to look like that. And you cross your elbows out, cross back, prepare. You do your hip drops in here, you cross, you open, cross back, prepare. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put some music and we're going to drill it. And it could be that with I will do other hip drops, not too many, because I want you to stay on the basic and get that right. And it's all in the angles and the lines that will make even the simplest move look much more impressive than it is. There is a lot more technique into all of this. There is angle in here, but I'm not going to go into that. Let's just keep it like that. Up. You definitely, I've seen it many times. So let's start from fresh and get it right. Don't be like me. I had to retrain myself quite a few times through my belly dance career. Hopefully that's the last time I had to retrain myself, and now I can just work on improving myself and not to have to retrain again and learn everything from the beginning, because everything I had before was wrong. So this is why I'm saying, let's get it right from the beginning. Right, let's practice. here to the music. I sit, and sit, and sit, sit. So I'm working with the leg I'm standing on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Another thing to pay attention is this arm. Before you know it, it's gonna drop. So pay attention that it's really stretched. And also your hands are stretched. So this arm is stretched, also my fingers lift and here. So if someone took a picture, you look like that.